Please, the show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, 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 go indeed, because it's 8 p.m. and we are ready to start our special class. I'm so happy to be seeing you again. So turn on your cameras and show me that you have a water bottle with you. You know how important it is for us to hydrate during the class. Turn on your cameras and show me you have a water bottle with you. Drinking water is mandatory here. So many people tell me that after the class, one habit that I've got is I drink more water. Superb. Yes, show me your water bottles. So let me have a quick review on to how you people have been doing your wonder routine. Oh, only 11 people finished the wonder routine. So many of you have left it. Why? Be very honest while some of your friends are joining in. Tell me in the chat, why did you leave it? Was it because you did not get the time? Was it because you thought, what is the point of doing it? Was it because the family condition wasn't there? Be very honest and tell. If you don't tell me the problem, how will I solve it? Tell me in the chat box, what stops you from doing the wonder routine? Is it family schedule? Is it that you don't have time in the morning or evening or afternoon? What is it? Only if you tell me what is the problem, then only can I help you. What is the problem? Why are you not able to do it? Is it some lack of something? What is it that is getting there? And I know so many of you are there because there are 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 18 people. And also a very interesting thing is you don't read it. You're not reading it. So today's session will be there. Yeah, Rashmi, it's okay. Time setting, Dhara as a reason. It's okay. If you have a valid reason, you're not well and all, that's okay. Be honest, if the reason is you haven't slept, it's okay. Don't worry, Divya. Today we will be doing R in this class itself. Okay. So let's start this class. Today's class is very, very, very special because it talks about a habit that so many of us have wanted to join. When I started this class, I had asked people, what is it? Which field do you want to learn in? And most answers came, I want to do this habit, this magical habit of reading. So I will today help you how to read more, what to read, where to do it, and all of the things around it. Yeah, get well soon. We are missing you. We are missing your energy. So before we start, the first agenda of it is I want something from you today. All this time I have been sharing, me and Niranjan shared so much with you, but today I want something from you. I took around 6 classes of Ikigai today and I feel very tired today, physically, not mentally. I'm always tired. So I want all of you to share your energy with me and each other. Some of you might be at a very high energy. Some of you might be feeling low at energy. Let's do a simple practice of connecting to each other. Yes, even though we are online, even though we are on Zoom, we'll do it. Have a sip of water. Okay, have a sip of water. Take a sip of water, yes, and close your eyes. If you're wearing specs, this would be a good time to remove the specs and just relax. We start with taking very light breaths, normal breaths, the breath that you take automatically, that you're taking right now. Focus on nothing but just your breath. Feel expanding, the air going in, air going out. Just simply respire. I want you to remember that pink light that we had talked about and fill your entire body with this pink light. Start from your heart. Could be any shade of red, pink. Start from your heart. Then take this light all across your chest. Fill it in your arms, your palms, your wrists. Bring this light to your throat, to your face, to your stomach, to your legs. Feel this pink, beautiful light, color, texture all across your body. Wherever you are sitting, however you are sitting, I want you to feel as if you are elevated. You're slightly 2 inches above the chair, you're slight above it. You're so light from the weight. I want you to now think of in front of you, there's a big, big wall. There's a plain wall. It's so close, you just touch your hand and you'll be able to feel it. Give that wall a high five. And hold your hand like that. Keep holding your hand as if you're magically touching a wall right in front of you. Now, try to share this pink light through the hand. Bring it all the way to your stomach, to your arms, to your hands, to this wall. Dear fellow human being, I share my love with you. I share my humility with you. I share my gratitude with you. Whatever good happens to me today will happen to you as well. I'm giving you the best positive thoughts. I'm sending you the best positive intentions. I'm sending good vibe. Share it. Try to physically send this pink light to that wall as if you're a superhero. From your fingers are emitting this beautiful light, gas texture. Send it to this wall. And now I want you to reverse this. I want you to feel as if this wall in front of you is feeding you. It's giving you the energy, it's giving you the vibes. This time, imagine a slightly pink, different color. It could be lighter, it could be darker, it could be yellow. It's your color. Now let this enter your hands. These are good wishes, energy, good vibes from the people who love you, who appreciate you, who see you, accept it. Every second this light is entering in your body, it's removing a disease, a bad thought, a toxin. You are getting purified. It's like taking supplements. It's like taking a magic pill that is enhancing your energy. Fill it up. Yes. Let this whole body be detoxed, cleansed. Now, take your energy towards your heart again and send a thank you to this wall, to this hand. Send a thank you to the hundreds of people who have shared their good energy with you, to the hundreds of people who you have shared your energy with. Say thank you. Feel it like a positive force, almost touchable. You can touch this gratitude going from you towards the wall. Now gently open your eyes and look at the screen. There will be somebody's hand on it. Give it a high five. Anyone. You will see somebody or the other's hand on it. Give yourself a high five. Give them a high five. Wow. Do you realize what we did? We bonded with somebody. If you have truly feel the energy, if you can truly feel vibes from inside, you'll be feeling a strength. I feel the strength of so many of you around. That high five was so magical. I could feel your good vibes. Thank you so much for sending me this energy today. I hope that you have also got energy. Tell me, which was easier, to give energy or to get energy? Which was easier? Comment and tell me, give or get. And you might now feel like we can't give and give energy. ऐसे थोड़ी ना online होता है, ऐसे ये थोड़ी ना this is there. But trust me, you have set your love. The last stage of love, which I told you was sannyasa. That is this love, this universal love, which you are ready to give anyone, which you are ready to pass on to anyone. It's difficult. Yes, giving love is very difficult, but do it. Sometimes when you just want to feel good about yourself, do this. Share this love with other. Imagine there's a partner, your pet, your brother, your sibling, your mother. Just feel as if you're sharing your hand with them and sharing them your energy. Today, I am sharing you all my good vibes and all the good energy. And let's start. Okay. So again, we'll take a small protecting love. Sorry, perfecting love. I think you had asked me on WhatsApp also. I had shared it's perfecting love. So, okay, let me introduce you to one of my greatest loves. That is books. Books have. Oh, by the way, there's somebody missing in the picture today. Niranjan, are you not even going to meet them? Come. He has been waiting to meet all of you.
I was busy making sure everyone joins in.
So a very big thanks to Niranjan who handles all the messages, communications. He ensures everybody joins in time. Today I'll be asking you if you have any feedback or doubts. He'll be collecting it. Thank you so much for making these classes easy for them. And thank you for joining the art class also. It was so amazing. We drew something so beautiful. Sun and moon.
It was beautiful indeed. I enjoy taking the class for you people.
Thank you. So let's see how the book things are going.
Let's see, 3 to 4 or one each month. That's good. That is good.
That's really good. How many of you have given? Only half people are submitting the poll. Why not, guys? Are you shy about the books you read? You shouldn't be shy about them. Even if you have read nothing, it's okay. We start somewhere. Only when you tell me what is your status, then only I'll be able to teach the class accordingly. By the way, see my to-do list. I have a to-do list, so I've shared the energy. Now we'll talk about why do you want to read? Then we'll do it. So it really helps me organize my thoughts. Simple to-do list. Okay. I am ending the poll because we don't. Okay. So most people have read at least one book each month, which is superb. 12 books. Some of you have read one book. Superb. So first of all, I don't want to equate reading with reading number of books. Volume does not mean very much. It is not as if I have read 5 books and Niranjan has read 6 books, he is more knowledgeable than me. That is not the way we count books. But yes, that's a way of saying, okay, I read books, I do it. That's okay. So let's start with the very first thing. Tell me in the chat box, why do you want to read more? Of course, if you don't want to read more, you can say, I don't want to read more. But tell me why. The reason why I'm asking you this is a lot of us want to read, but we don't have a specific reason. Kyun pade yaar? You are like reading. Everybody says reading is a good habit, so I should read it.
See,
Most of you are there.
Very important is a strong reason why you want to.
Do you want to read because somebody told you, because your friends told you, because you read a Google fact that most people who read are the smartest people? To feel connected. Reading transports you to another world. These are all nice, lovely. Yeah. These are all nice, lovely answers. I want to read because reading makes a person grow stronger. Reading makes a person grow better. But why do you want to read? Do you want to read because you want to be better at work? Because you want to look smarter in the front of people? Honest answer. Do you want to read because you think it will get you a better job?
Do you want to read because you think socializing is overrated?
Do you want to read because you don't have a Netflix account anymore? Okay, so let me see the reasons that people have given. Let's read some of the nice answers. To know more about my growth and spend knowing me. Reading makes me happy. Shraddha's answer is very nice. I get exposed to ideas which I interpret. Kadambari's answer is the most honest and authentic answer I've seen because they say it's a good habit. So I want to inculcate an experience whether it does it. Reading gives me. Christelle, very nice answer. My husband said it's a good habit. I start, but I can't stop. Honest answers. Fix life's problems. Good vocal. Favorite pastime. Nobody said I want to escape my life. I read because I want to escape this life and do it. Vocab, joyful actory, growth mindsets. But tell me one thing, all of this ke liye, do you need to read books? You can just go up and see Google and research and all this also. You can see YouTube videos for this also. What is special in a book? Why not movies? I mean, movies is going to be easier to watch. It's comfortable also. Why not this? To make my son read. Yes, a child who sees his parents read every day will grow up loving books. Yes, Meera, we can go to at our post, touch and feel of the pages. All of these are readers who are saying this, connect more and books. So I want you to think of a good reason why do you read and make it. You can of course draw and doodle like these. I draw simple doodles for you to catch up and do it. You can make these. Why do I read? So my reason for reading is it helps me understand people. So many stories, perspective, and places. So of course, places are easier looking in your camera, looking in a video, but I like to imagine on my own. It steals me from my current world.
The reason why I read is I want to be an expert in an area I'm reading.
Yes, so there is, I will go to this very soon. Niranjan raised a very important part. I don't read to know something. I read to get lost in it. While Niranjan always reads or rather studies books to get better at them, to understand more. So what is your, and this is the next stage I will go into it. What kind of a reader am I? So why do I read is there. So you have to find a very good reason why you are reading. And in case you still don't have this reason, don't worry. I will give you the scientific reason why you should read. The reason why most of us give up on a habit is because we can't see the tangible benefits out of it. अगर हमारा weight loss 2 दिन में ही हो जाए ना, we would be like, okay, it's working, I can do it. But reading and all, you don't see a standard effect from the first day, and that's why we sort of give up. So let me talk about the type of readers you can be and why you leave reading. Can you turn it on and turn on Canva? Okay. So let's do what happens. So why we read is for one and one organ primarily. That is your brain. You are reading only for your brain. Of course, other areas are also improving as you are doing it. But brain is the area that gets the most workout when you read. So let us find out. It looks like an amoeba, but we are assuming it's like a book. As long as it's clear on me. Okay, what happens to your brain when you read? Okay, 50% increase in vocabulary. Where will you learn new words from? एक तो English का सबसे बड़ा देखते हैं ना, regular day and all. We talk in either SMS language, either we talk in simple language. Yes or no? When was the last time you learned a new word? Comment and tell me when was the last word. What was the last word that you've learned recently? A child, when he's young, he knows about, by the time the child is 5 years, he's already learned 3/4 of the vocabulary he will learn in all his life. Because as we grow up, we don't learn about new words anymore. We don't do it. Because we're talking to our same parents, we're talking to our same thing. For a very long time, I thought that my middle name was Idiot because that's how my parents used to call me that so much. Okay, it's a joke. No, I did not think my name was Idiot, but this is it. Conundrum, such nice. So 50% increase in vocabulary is there when you read more books. Even if you are reading simple books, you will know it, okay? Then 68. So somebody told me when you mention facts and figures, you'll start looking more smarter gradually. I read it in a book and I'm planning to exhibit it, okay? So it lowers stress by 68%. When you read a book, the book characters become yours. You forget it, you focus on it, it's there, okay? 2 years. Your life can lengthen by 2 years. There is more life expectancy by people who read more. Because of course, when you're reading more, you can't not involving in any other bad habit. So that's why reading is more, okay? Apart from this, I know all this is gyan. You all know it from bachpan se, but I'm reinforcing it to you. Boost your mood. That is, unless, of course, you are not reading science textbooks and maths book. If I read a maths book, my day will be ruined. Help you relax. So before sleeping, if you are watching Netflix, it means it is as equivalent to smoking because you are poisoning your body. Before you sleep, no blue screens and just read a book. I will tell you later how to bring more books. It brings people together. So remember in first class, I'd shown you that I'd met so many people in Europe. I've been able to make friends. Do you know one of the questions that I ask almost every stranger I meet, and it bonds me intensely with everyone? This has happened to me in Europe. This has happened to me in Bangladesh. All across it, everywhere I go, in Bangkok, everywhere I go, I ask one simple question that unites everyone. Okay? Have you read Harry Potter? So the instant if the person says, yes, I know I can connect with this person. If the person says no, then I ask, which was the last book you've read? Or can you suggest me a book? Even on my Ikigai sessions, I almost ask when I have one-to-one sessions, will you recommend a book to me? So either the person has a book they can recommend, either they don't, but it tells me a lot about that person. Yeah, Abhimanyu, I used to watch a lot of Netflix. Beach mein after my I Am Shillong in 2017, I started watching more series. But reading books have got no substitute. Recently, I was watching a lot of programs on AI. Okay, I'm very fascinated. ChatGPT has come in, all of these. So I was watching a lot of series on AI. But then I picked up a book and I realized that what is the potential of a book? A movie tells you what to think. A book forces you to think. Can you tell the difference? It's okay, Priyanka. You imbibe the experiences. You might not remember anything. I'll tell you all this. We'll cover it in the next thing. Why are the books not working for you? Okay? Then, reading is a workout. So just like we did exercise and all, reading is also a workout for your memory. So if you are saying I forget it and all it, that means you have to read more. You have to make reading as compulsive a habit as brushing your teeth because it's brushing your facts. Imagination. So many people ask me, can I learn creativity? So I work a lot with children. Okay, I work a lot with children, special needs children, and children with mental health and all. I am almost always surprised to see how creative they are. And when I ask them, where do you get this creativity? I saw it in Lord of the Rings. I saw it in this. They themselves don't know where they have picked it up, but they are books. Okay. Now let's diagnose. Okay. Now I've given you so much gyan. Let's diagnose. What kind of a reader are you?
Sorry, Sansari, can you share your page? Can't see your page.
Yeah, I'm just sharing. Thank you for telling me. Okay. So first you have to identify also what kind of a reader are you? So a lot of you people had also asked me, how do I journal so well? What is the secret behind my doodling and all? A lot of it is available only on Pinterest. I just use ideas from there. You can also learn just adding a fancy border. You can add a ribbon like this, add a small corner like this. You just learn it on the way through this language, you'll get it. Okay. Oh, some of you are already defining what kind of reader you are. Okay, let's see. The first reader is the polygamist. Okay, the polygamist is a multi-reader. They are people who are constantly reading all the time. They are reading one book or the other, the pen, purple pen. They are almost always reading. They read 3 to 4 different books at a time. They never mix the plots. They are very good at books. This is like an ideal category of reader. If you see a full-time reader, I was this couple of years back, they are the readers. Then there is a monogamist. Of course, there's polygamist, there will be monogamist. By the way, vocabulary again, if you read a lot of books, you will start understanding the pattern. You will learn etymology. Etymology is the study of words where we learn how to describe words. But if you are somebody who reads frequently, you will understand that game means crowd, poly means multiple, mono means single. It really helps your get in there. Cat, I did not study even one day for English. I just had good vocabulary and all from books. Yeah, I'm boasting. Okay. So then you are a single task reader. You will read one book multiple times. You will find it so well. It was a book that you will keep on going. Such people like only one genre. Tell me in the comment box which genre are you into. I'll tell you what are genres a little bit later. But you might be into self-help book. You might be into fiction. Niranjan is a self-help book. I love contemporary mysteries like Agatha Christie's. I like fun books. Extrovert reader. Extroverter will read anything. You give them any book, they're ready to pick up. Autobiography, fiction. Wow, nice categories all of you are putting. Then there is introvert. Introvert has never gone beyond a certain genre. For example, so many people are Harry Potter fans. They will read only that book or a religious book. They will not shift. Monogamist reads one book at a time. Introvert reads only one book over and over, or similar books. They are not ready to experiment. They are like, I will read only travel books. I will read only historical books. They have not read any other books. Okay. Fifth is mostly my kind. It's an altruist. So altruist is a word that means somebody who is very charitable, who is very giving. These people are over proactive. They help you choose books. They suggest book all the time. How many of you know a friend like this who's always suggesting you, hey, have you read this book? Hey, have you read this book? Please read this book. Do you know such person? If you don't get a person like this in your life, they will force you to read more by constantly sharing it with it. It's a great friend to have. And the sixth reader, which some of you will be there, is a neurotic reader. A neurotic reader gets very easily distracted. They will switch between books. They will start, buy, and never finish. Okay? And there is a seventh reader that I personally say that's a hoarder. This person is not obsessed with reading. He's obsessed with buying books. Every time they see a fancy book, they are like, this we can put in our shelf and I will read this someday. Someday I will read. Someday I will read this book. Someday, one day it will happen. So tell me which one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are you? I used to be a hoarder. Now I've shifted to Kindle to save book space. And I am more of an extrovert reader. I can read anything. 5 is altruist. Sorry, I'll write the word more clearly. Altruist. These are people who want others to read as well. मैं तो पढ़ ही रही हूँ, you also read the book. Superb. So identify which type of person you are, because the next stage that we are going to is going to be how to read more, and you will find out more solutions to your problem. Okay, maybe you are not meant to read books. Have you ever thought this way? Ki books are like a sport. Maybe you are just not good at it. Nahi padhna book. Has it ever occurred to you? So let's identify we are the sort of people who don't really need to read books. Okay. Nowadays, YouTube videos are available for everything. But before I go that, I want you all to relax a little and I want you to make a giant book on your sheets. Okay, one book. Niranjan teaches you art as a skill. I teach you art as a relaxing technique. There is a little difference in that, because when you draw with him, you are sharpening your brain. When you draw with me, you are letting go of your heart. Okay, so thank you for admitting it that you think books are a sport. I've been trying to tell this to a lot of people. The same taboo is with waking up. People are so caught up with, I want to wake up in the morning. Why do you want to wake up? Maybe you are a person who works better at night. Maybe 5:30 a.m. is not for you. Maybe you are a person whose friends are up at night. You should go social and be with them. So you need to have a why reason very clearly. Don't just do something because others are saying.
Every information does not mean it has to come from books. It can come visually from videos, from discussions, and a lot of other means.
Absolutely. If I compare, my neighbor is very good in sports and I start running sports, why I don't have the biology to run sports? I'm not a sports person. I can train myself, but is it worth it? Okay. So here, it's a very, very special book. Okay. It's a very, very, very special book. This book is your autobiography. So with it, I mean that if you had to write a book about your life, what would it be called? Think about it. I'm going to give you some suggestions, but think. So far, what are the themes of your life? It could be something simple as adventures of me, my life, but try to think of it. What was the theme that, defines your book, that tells you there? What is that theme? Something that you have been interested in it. What is that you could bring your book in? Maybe a quote that has really, really helped you. My life as a kid. Or maybe there is some lesson you want to teach everybody. The importance of patience. Learn to be this. What would be your book? I want you to think about it. Journaling is all about thinking. It's all about thinking. It's all about introspecting who you are. What would your book be called, Niranjan? Importance of silence, Ramya. Beautiful. I love that. Think, tell me. If you are to, even you are part of this class, Niranjan, tell me. The Rise of a Soul Flower is by Niranjan. It doesn't have to be fancy. Don't think whether it sounds nice and all, but the focus is think of the theme that it talks about. My life as a mother, mistakes of my life, life of an introvert. What a good name. Lovely. Passionate tarot reading. Rakhi, I love the book title. You should already read it. A Long Way to Myself. DPK, I love it. Nasa, who learned to say The Butterfly Effect. Phoenix, Abhimanyu. Wow. You people are already writing so book. Mangesh, I might steal yours one. It is actually very good. So-Called Artist. Love in the Air. Unstoppable. What else? Think about it. You're getting ideas. Borrow each ideas from them, because the next book I'm going to introduce you to is Steal Like an Artist only. Can you get the book? So, Steal Like an Artist. So, learn how to steal. It's completely okay. Yeah. No, the Neil Gaiman's book. Okay, so think of it. Yeah, you can do Mein Kampf also, like Hitler. Doesn't have to be very powerful. Why do we live in confusion? I love it. So you can look up what other people do it. Einstein's E is equal to MC square, Alexander Hamilton's Jobs books, Long Walk to Freedom. This is, by the way, one of my favorite books also, Tina Fey's Bossy Pants. Think of it. In case you don't have it yet, think of it, go back, research and do it. And write your title on this book. My book, let me just, like, I'm just saying at the top of my mind, how art saved my life. So I'm working with these kids nowadays and I'm teaching them to write their own book and comic strip. And they come up with such good ideas. I'm barely able to teach. Wonder in small things, Manasa, beautiful, okay? And write your name here. There you go. What are you staring at, Isha? Very beautiful books. There is. So once you already have a book. Now the question is, what is stopping you from writing it? It can be good. It can be bad. But you will only know when you write it. So in case you have been wanting to write your life, if you have been wanting to document it, you wanted to write ever, this is a good way to start it. Start writing and start reading. Like, I can't believe we are all adults and I'm teaching you the importance of reading and writing, something we have done bachpan se. But this is it. Raji, she did it. Sounds like a little a murder mystery, but it's okay. Okay. And now let me take you to the final part on how to read more. Very interested. How many of you are interested about wanting to read more, knowing the secrets to reading more? Tell me, how many of you are interested? I've told you whether to read, what to read. Let us find out how to read more. Okay. This one, these excerpts are again from a book. So 90% of things that I tell you, or I'm telling you very clearly today only, I steal from people. And this is also from a book only. I learned how to steal from people, how to steal like an artist. Some of you might have already seen it. Some of you might want to read it. So some of my insights from today are from this book, Steal Like an Artist, which talks about the how you can get more creative spirit into it, how you can build a more creative force inside you. This is the book Steal Like an Artist. It's a very nice graphical book also. So you can get it as a gift for yourself this Valentine's Day. If you're a book hoarder, you'll be there. Then a lot of insights will be from this book, 8 Rules of Love. It's recently come out. How many of you already have a copy of this book? You have this copy. So we are actually going to meet Jay Shetty very soon. And I'm so excited. I will be telling him how I love this book and all the insights that I've taken from it. This book took me a long time to finish and read because I was marking, I was doing this. I will share my insights with you from this book. So let's start with how to read more. Okay, have a sip of water, by the way. I almost forgot. Okay. First is, this is going to be very difficult now. Nobody said it's going to be easy. Throw your phone in the ocean. Not literally, not like your zindagi na milegi dobara. But if you want to get reading done, you put your phone on airplane mode. I want all of you to go to your phone. If you have an Android or iPhone, it will have it. Go to settings. Okay, go to settings. There is a place to read. Wait, let me show you. Let me show you. This is going to be very scary. Okay, very soon this is going to get very scary. You people are going to get a little scared. But I have to do this. Share screen. So let me share with you what can happen if you with your this. Okay, so take one second. I'm trying to share. Okay, so you can see my mobile screen. I want you to go to settings. Okay, in your Android phones, in your settings, there will be an option for digital wellness and parental modes. This one. Okay. Go here and there will be a screen time. Don't judge my screen time. I am in an entrepreneurship. I have to judge it. But I take off yesterday I did not turn on my WhatsApp at all. I take it. Here, there is an option called focus mode. So when you turn on the focus mode, your all apps that you are distracting you close. So even if you try to open WhatsApp, it will not let you open. It will say it's paused right now. So if you don't want to take a complete break from your phone, you can't switch off your phone, you can go and set up a full mode. By the way, there are a lot of other options you can do. You can take a dashboard where you can put a filter that I will use WhatsApp only for 2 hours. You can do all of these things. So you can set up there, and that is the best way to start reading. How many of you people think this is super cool and are going to use it? Did you know this feature that you can control and monitor your phone usage? So throw your phone in the ocean or focus mode, either of this.
It's really cool feature.
Yeah, if you don't know, and then you will see how much time you have. So many people tell me, I don't have time. हो ही नहीं सकता आपके पास time now. You can find time. Second is carry a book at all times. iPhone only if you change your name and tell me. If you are, I can't talk to an iPhone. So you change your name, I'll tell you what notebook it is. Kadambari, one thing you can do is take Pratyahara. One day of the week, don't use phones after work. That is, of course, if you have work, you will need it. Don't open phones.
Even we do that.
Yeah, we did it yesterday and it was so good. So carry a book at all times. Just put it in your bag, put it there, wherever you get it. Whenever you have a book on your physical copy, you'll be like, I need to read it. I need to read it. Another way to do this, if you don't move around, travel a lot, keep it next to your bed. Every day you will see it lying. You will at least whenever you want to pick up. Okay. Third is have another book ready. Before you finish the one you are reading. So always have a book plan. We had done a bookmark. How many of you have made the bookmark? Give me a BM. So that bookmark you can already write and make plans. I have made plans at least for the next 2 months what books I am reading. This is a great hack to stop buying more books also. If I don't read it, I will not buy it. Okay. This one is the mega rule. Mega rule. If you aren't enjoying, stop already. This is not for school books and all. Huh? This is all those leading books and you do it. If a book is not interesting enough, you shift to a book. I'll teach you to find out your book title also. Okay. Then schedule an hour. Just like your wonder routine has an hour in it, because I want you to make it like an exercise. Like you'll make a plan. After 2 p.m., I will read for 10 minutes. After 3 p.m., I will read for 10 minutes. So right now, I want you to make a commitment, and I don't want you to make a commitment based on time. Most people make a commitment that I will read at 9 p.m. I will read at 8 p.m. And then when they are not free at 8 p.m., they skip it. You should make a statement like, I will read 20 minutes or 20 pages before brushing my teeth. Or I will read 20 minutes or 20 pages after I have my lunch. This is called habit stacking. It's again from a book called Atomic Habits.
The whole basis of this is that instead of adding another activity to your already busy to-do list, you're stacking a new habit on top of something you already have.
Yes.
Just as you brush after you wash your face, you're saying that right after, you are not going to avoid eating meals. So right after eating, you say you're going to read 3 pages. It's much more doable.
And the sixth is keep a reading log. Keep a reading log and share it. So what this essentially tells you is keep a bookmark, keep in it. There are a lot of methods to do this. You can do it on Goodreads. I had taught you that day that you can make a simple bookmark like that, and you can put your books here, that this is the book I'm reading right now. This is the book I taught you, this bookmark. You can make that. This is how you can read more. Okay. Some more auxiliary tips do you want? Give me a read, be hungry for reading. Show me your hunger for reading. Give read. Then I'll tell you some additional hacks that you can do. I know the practical ones that I've used for myself. Okay, RRR, there is a lot of RRR. Let me tell you some additional tips. First tip is visit a bookstore. And don't buy from there, okay? Most books are available for a cheaper rate elsewhere. I'm a person who goes to bookstore, gets the ambience, and then buys it at a more affordable rate. So visit a bookstore. Go through the books. Look at covers. Read the gist. And commit to a book. So most of the time, the reason why you are not able to read books is because you don't find it interesting. And you know why? Why you don't find it interesting? It will get auto-focused. I can't do it, Kritika. Maybe here, listen to it carefully, you'll be able to get it. Because the book is not interesting enough. And why do we read this book? Because XYZ told me. Or because I saw on Instagram everybody is reading this book. How many of you have the copy of Ikigai at home but have not read it? Because I saw everybody buying the book, I bought it. Everyone was buying Atomic Habits, so I bought it. Somebody has told me that 5 a.m. morning is the best book to read. That's why I bought the book. What is that one book you have bought because people have told you that it's going to be, it's a fantastic book, but you have never read it? Tell me, so many books are there. Thinking Fast and Slow is a very good book though, but I can know how it's very slow there. Morgan Housel again, Radha, Psychology of Money is a good book, but why? You did not have a good reason enough to read it. So many of you have not been able to read Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. We'll do it next week. I'll give you an insight of it. So that is why choose a book that you love. How to do it? Just Google it. You might be interested in cooking. Then find a book that involves cooking. You might be available in fiction. You might be into, what do you say, a mystery. Look over Google, you will find books. Or you can in fact ask me also. I can think, Canva, okay? I can think of so many books in this categories, okay? Then start with a simple book. If you are a person who is not reading books generally, and then you pick up a book called Sapiens or Psychology of Money. Yes, Masala Lab is such a great book. Then there is a book called Lessons in Chemistry that I'm currently reading. That is there. To start with a simple book. Some simple books that you can start is The Prince, Prophet, Little Prince, sorry. Agatha Christie Mysteries.
A good basis for selecting a simple books is identify, if you're a non-fiction reader, identify a problem in your life that needs a solution, and you can read a book on that. So obviously when you're reading, you're getting insights onto it and you're implementing it, you're getting results. You would want to read more about it, and that's how you build habit. One of the first books, the name of one of the first books I read was No More Mr. Nice Guy, because I used to be a very naive person who was bullied in school. So no more Mr. Nice Guy.
So that was actually the next one. Find a book that is solving a problem for you. If you're feeling like you're too stressed out, pick a fiction book that will take you to some places. Okay. So find a book that gets it. Now the next tip is get a book club. That is why I organized this entire meet, because find somebody to share the book with. When Colleen Hoover's book came out, I found a friend and I was like, let's do this together. Let's read. This year, my goal is by December, we have so many book enthusiasts in the group that we do a Secret Santa. Every year I do it with my IM lady friends and we send each other Secret Santa books. I want to do one with this. How many of you want to play the Secret Santa book exchange with me in December? Give me an eye. I will share with you. Okay. And then the last one is embrace the audiobook. The audiobook is just as important and lucrative as a normal book. And I will send you today what ebooks can you read. What has it read? Embrace the audiobook. Hey, Rashmi, congratulations. Yes, so you will be seeing how much you read and finish by the end. So to embrace the audiobook, you can use Audible. You can use Storytel, you can use Spotify. I will be sharing some links with you. Audibles have changed my life. I was able to, listen to I hate doing house chores. I love reading. So I mix both of them and now we keep on listening and doing it. Even on drives, we listen to audiobooks. It's a great habit to have. These are additional things that you can do to read more. Okay. So every week here in what do you say, we have a book that we discuss. So I will take 5-6 more minutes and tell you about the book of the week, which I have been dying to talk to you about. So there are actually 2 books I'm going to discuss. One book, since some of you had mentioned me, you had not attended and you want to know, is called 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Have any one of you read it? If you have, please help me take this session also. It was a long time before I read it. So right now I just taken the gist of the book. So you can help me get there. One second, let me show you the book. So right now, so most of you who are not into the reading phase, who are not into real reading, if you pick up the book right now, you would get really bored. Ki, "Arey yaar, ye kya de diya? Maybe I'm not interested in reading this. It's going to be very difficult because it has study, it has research in it. You are not going to like it. In fact, I'll show you the cover also. You will not like it much. It's this. So you would not read the book otherwise. So that is why I have read this book and I'm giving you a sort of summary. If you like this book, and don't judge a book by its cover, if you like it, if you feel this book is good, you can go ahead and read it. How many of you have read it? I think majority of you have not read it. Okay, no worries. So I will teach you there. So the love languages, Gary Chapman says in the book that major problem that couples have, that major problem that even when people tell me they have with their relationship with they say, my partner does not understand me. I do so much for my partner. Every day I'm working so hard for them. I am working in them, but they never express their love to me. I am in a loveless marriage because I don't get to, he doesn't express himself to me. He doesn't appreciate my efforts. Then Gary Chapman says that, have you ever considered that maybe they speak some other language? Imagine what will happen if a Japanese and a Chinese person are standing next to each other. They are saying the same things to each other. Hello, good morning, what is going on? How are you facing? What is your life today? But because they are talking to each other in some other language, they are feeling like, "Arey, he's abusing me. How dare he say that to me?" So which is why it's very important to have a common language with you. So let's discover what, oh, my screen is not visible. 1 minute, nothing, my screen got missing. Okay. So which is why it's very important to have love languages. So let us discover the love languages that are there. First is words of affirmation. Okay, now first we will look at ourselves, okay, and then we look at our partner. What are the main different ways that you feel love? So are you a person who understands more of love language? So you are a person who would want somebody to message them and tell them I'm doing okay. You are a person who likes to say the words, I love you out loud. You are a person who feels more easy to connect verbally with the partner. What are you? You are always assuring your partner as well. Hey, you look beautiful. Hey, you look beautiful today. One second.
The screen is not visible, Sansari.
One second. So words of affection, words of affirmation are people who like to have verbal confirmation. They are person who want to hear, you made my day. They want to hear being reassured. No, you are the love of my life. Such people are constantly asking their partner questions that even they know are stupid, but they want a reassurance with that. These are the people who agree in words of affirmation. Okay. Now the next kind of there is physical touch. These are people who need a hug, who need a cuddle, who need to be hold hands, who need to be touched hands, and they are like, okay, I feel secure now. I feel I'm in a good place now. You are a person who understands people, who communicates people more with a slight touch, more with a slight hand, okay? Then gifts. I will convert that question. So gifts. Gifts are a great work to do it. Now everybody loves gifts. It's not like somebody doesn't love gifts, but having a love language as a gift means you will be expressing your love through gift. For example, you might not be a person who might text a lot, who might, tell your partner every day that you love them, but you might buy them an iPhone. And you're like, here is an iPhone for you. I love you. Or that is what a gift means. Similarly, you might be going through, you might be feeling bad about yourself. You are having a stressful day. How do you spend it? You do it through gifts. You send each other a gift. You buy yourself something that makes you there. The next one is acts of service. Acts of service means rather than doing a big show of gifts, rather than doing a big presentation, you will do it with small acts like cooking something for your partner, taking the towel and drying it out for them, keeping something ready for them. That is acts of service. And the last is quality time. Quality time is a person who needs nothing, wants to give nothing. They just want to turn off their phones and spend time with you. They want to learn more about you. They want to invest time in you. They want to get to know more you. Okay. So now, how to identify what is your love language? So there is a test. I'll send it in the class. What is your love language? I'll send it. But try to recognize. I want you to sit down and think. What was the... okay, let's think it like this. If you have to plan a day out with your partner or even with yourself, what would you do? Would you write them a long love letter? Of course, Ankita, everyone is all of them, but pick out your primary one. Your primary one will be one that you love the most, and then there will be a secondary one. So for a very long time, I am a one who loves planning surprises, who would plan all this. I was very upset with Niranjan that he never bought me any surprise. He never decided, ki, let's go to this hotel, let me plan something. I was the only one planning. So we used to have fights. And whereas he used to feel I am overbearing him with my gifts, like I'm giving him too many gifts, and he felt guilty that he doesn't do enough. That's when I realized my love language is gifts. I love giving gifts. I love planning surprises. And Niranjan's love language is acts of service. He likes to do things like bring me a water while I'm doing in the classes, set up my laptop. And once we realized this, we started talking to each other in a better language. How many of your minds are blown by this? Give me an MB if you feel like, oh my God, this is so true. I had never thought in terms of this, that my love language could be different from my partner. And it changes the way you are seeing your partner now. So it might be that your partner does not text you as much as you do. You are always calling them in the middle of the day to see whether they are eaten or not, but they are not appreciating it. Don't be angry. Maybe see what other way he expresses it in. And again, later in the next classes, we'll talk about how to identify whether a partner is toxic. In the next week, we'll be covering it, how to identify whether they can, we can help them recognize their language, but observe, feel the result. And last time I did this class, somebody told me that I wish this was taught in school, because this is such an important lesson for us to have, that what your language is, it's different from your parents. I'll tell you one thing. You as a child might have loved getting gifts. As a grown-up, have you tried gifting your parents? They don't like getting gifts. They are like, why did you spend so much money on this? Arey yaar, you should not have spent. Because their love language is not gifts. Their love language is you probably spend some time with them. You switch off your phone and you go to a temple with them. You just sit and watch TV. So understand these love languages. You will have a strong, healthy relationship with anyone, including yourself. Okay, so we don't have a lot of time here. I'll tell you one more. I'll tell you some rules from this book, 8 Rules of Love, which we have already discussed. I won't go with all the rules because it's a hectic book, but I just wanted to introduce you to it. So I'll tell you about one of the rules that I really, really enjoyed, and it's for all of you people who are trying to find love, who are doing this. Some lessons I had already told you about it. Rule 1. Let yourself be alone. So I discussed this in the first day itself, that build yourself, learn to be in solitude, and you easily do it by just listening to yourself a little more, feeling a little more confident. So many people ask me, how do I start? So start with loneliness. It's a 10 rupees pen. Then go with presence. Then discomfort. We had done this on first day also. Discomfort, confidence, and then solitude. So this is the first rule that is given in this book. Then another rule that I really loved is the rule number 5. Purpose comes first. If you are a person, so he gives an example in the book that one couple were discussing with each other, what is more important to you? So the husband said, my kids, you, and myself. The wife said, myself, my kids, and then you. So husband got very offended. Ki, I love you and I'm putting you in the third position. I'm putting you before me. But you don't love me enough and you're putting yourself over me. Now, the thing is, she said, if I don't love myself, how can I love you? So for me, me comes before, because only if I keep me healthy, only if I keep me stable will this comes. So your purpose, your goal comes first above others. If you feel left out in your life, if you feel like your husband does not give you enough time, if you feel lonely in your life, that just means that this lonely space that you have in your life, that your partner is not filling, you fill it with purpose. You can't change the way people think about you, guys. You have to understand this. You can't change the way somebody wants to spend time with you. If you can't change the way they have done, they have grown it from a big time, right? They have spent a lot of time building this person. But what you can change is how you deal with that. How you deal with the fact that your partner is not always there for you. Okay. Now, most of you, I talked about what stage you should be in, the confidence stage, how to reach this discomfort stage. So the book talks about a very interesting model called the 3 C's of transformation. So right when it talks about how to get from loneliness to solitude, there's a chapter in it which says that discover yourself. I told you also, everybody preaches the same thing. You have to go for a journey of self-exploration. Okay. And when you explore yourself, it means having a conversation with yourself, understanding, getting to know your values. What would you do with your time? What would you do with your habits? Again, this is a big class in itself. I will not cover this because it will take a long time to explain. But one mind-blowing thing that it talked about is in this confidence stage, you can transform yourself, and it is through C's. Sorry. I was so blown away when he explained it. It is something, again, we all know. But when he said it, I fell in love with it. The first is coaching. Get coaching from anyone, someone. It doesn't have to be like come to Soulflow. Although in the next part, I'll tell you how you can join Soulflow for coaching. But find yourself a mentor or a YouTube challenge. Anything, find yourself. Today, after COVID, everyone has a different coaching. There's so many things you can learn, masterclass, etc. Do it. Second is consistency. This is an overrated, everybody talks about be more consistent, be more consistent. But what it essentially tells you is that it builds confidence. When you do something 10 times, you get better at it. And it tells you that, hey, if I could do this, hey, Mangesh, if you could do this for 10 days and become this good, imagine you could do this for 1 month. So it tells you, hey, Saraswati, if you did this for 15 days and you got this result, imagine what would happen if you do it all your lives. This is also why I do a 1 week whole thing instead of 1 day. And the last is community. Community is everything. So some of you share personally with me your stories, your do it. I will urge it, share it in this community. Tomorrow, I will show you the full impact of this community on healing. Do not miss tomorrow's class, as there are no recordings for tomorrow's session. I'm telling you before only, in case you have plans, cancel it, because we have very, very important plans for tomorrow.
All live activities. So there's no point in watching recording.
Okay. So please join in tomorrow. We are going to do a live class. So based on these 3 only, I realized that the Zen Gym, of course, this book has come out recently, but the Zen Gym, this is something that almost everybody talks about. Evening session, Abhimanyu. Morning is a short session only. That this is what the true power of the Zen Gym could be. We are bringing forward coaching, consistency, and community together. And yes, somebody of you has not reminded me that I had to share with you the journal and the guides. I'll do it right after this. Give me another 10 minutes. I'll share the guides with you. So that is why we invented the Soul Flow Zen Gym. Our story, of course, you now know enough about it. You've seen it on the first day. I'm not going to bother you with this story. But what is important in this story is that you are one of the biggest part of this. What we got, what we discovered, we want to start this change with you. Okay? So the vision starts with you. It is you who is the subject of all of this. So the level 10 life we had discovered on day one, and you had given me your scores. How many of you, I'm going to launch the poll again and tell me what is your new goal? How do you feel your level 10 life? Sorry, not this one. What do you think your level 10 life is now better? I'm sure for most of you, it's better now because now you are meditating regularly. You are exercising regularly. You know what else to do in life. So give yourself an increased score now. Just by attending this 1 week webinar, you have increased your love's happiness. Wow. When we last did it, there were so many people who were doing it as 1 or 2. Now look at it. The average score is coming out to be 6, 7, 8 even. So nice, guys. Write this on your notebook that in just 1 week, you have been able to elevate your happiness. You have been able to control your dopamine, your oxytocin, your serotonin, and build a better yourself. There are people giving them 10 also. I love it. I love it. I love it.
7. Nice.
I love it. So another 2 minutes, guys. Fill it up jaldi. So let's see. See, there is an increase in all of your level 10 lives. It's just a beautiful thing. Is there anybody who has decreased? Please let us know also. We would love to help you out with it. This is not a challenge, individual challenge. This is a journey. Okay. So tell me quickly one change you have felt after art, after you felt in this workshop. Tell me quickly in the chat. One change. कुछ तो change feel हुआ होगा. Some change तो must have happened. नहीं हुआ तो right है. It's okay. One change that has happened to me, Niranjan, is now I'm waking up earlier and taking classes. Calmness. Positivity.
Calmer.
Read books, regular Christian, superb. Relaxing, drinking more water. New outlook to life, felt happier. Rakhi, lovely, nice to see you part of the Platinum Zen membership. Nice to see you here. It's your first class as a Platinum member.
After 1 week of Zen, new outlook to life, felt happier, inspired, happier, calmer, many to-do list.
Right? Minute things we do to ourselves, more positive and happy.
Awesome, wonder routine, art is relaxing, right? I started, I'm feeling happy.
Crystal, can you say, wow.
Smiling upon waking up. That's beautiful, Aditya. Wow, I'm so happy for you.
Mangesh, do share your art with us.
Yes, very good reason. Look forward to every day.
So super
awesome.
Cool. So just imagine if you could do this change to yourself every day. And that is why we need art and journaling. It builds our brain. We saw this that day. Now I hope you all believe me because art teaches you to appreciate. It teaches you to grow, self-understand, rebalance, all of this. If you still haven't felt these effects, wait, it's coming. These effects will come up. So this masterclass that we are having from 1 week, you had live sessions. You had a masterclass on journaling and art. You were subscription to 5-day live Platinum Gym. So it's a gym, right? So there are subscription plans and there are permanent Platinum Zen Gym members. You were able to see what they do in 1 week. We have a lot of our permanent members here also. So Jata is here. I can see Debani is here. Rakhi is here. So you are a part of this family also. You became a part of our family and you enjoyed all this and you grew with this. So again, now let's talk about how we can take this further. The official class is over. I would request you to stay for another 5 minutes to understand how you can take this program further. Okay, so Zen Gym and all this I've explained to you. You know very well it is something that is a mental gym for you. So I am inviting you to be a part of the Platinum group, to be a part as a lifetime member with us. So you will learn how to do these specialized art challenges. You will get access to hundreds of tutorials you would want to do it. These are the transformations we can guarantee you. These have been done by 21 days. You though we are giving a more long journey with us. Last month, we had done perspectives. This month we will do portraits. We just finished the love journaling class. We'll do portraits with it. So I invite you to join in, because the transformation that can happen to you is unbelievable. So many of the stories I hear every day, it's just beautiful. So you will have access to meditation, exercise, book club, time management, art as a business, finance management, everything under the sun. And let me tell you my plans before. Only next month, the month of March, I'm going to teach you how to launch a business online, how to be more creative, how to take an art business, how to grow your social media handles. To next month is all about art as a business. I'm going to teach you to be financially independent. Okay. So for this, again, I had to go through a lot of learning myself to get into this. Okay. It's not like I was born with it. So I took a lot of coaching. I took a lot of places, and the total cost, Sadhna, of course, you can come to Kochi anytime. So the total cost that I spent in these 1.5 years to learn, we met Tony Robbins. I took a Mind Valley that we haven't mentioned, by the way, subscriptions and all.
Business coaching from Swastik.
So all of this took us a long bill. And I was like, wellness should not be that expensive. I want to get a more, a lesser price and do it. So we worked on the Zen gym, which is why we brought two models. One model was the weekly model, which you are now adopting, where you will learn to be consistent. Every week you can join and you will learn the same routine again and again, and it will become a habit. Like Sujata and Sadhna are addicts of this class. They join every week, and now they will come here and take my class with them. You'll sit next to us. And then there is a platinum one. Platinum has monthly challenges. It has recordings for lifetime, access to your LMS, and personal mentorship. So I am in the process of doing Ikigai one-to-one sessions with all members of my Platinum gym and trying to understand what is it that they can get in their life. You get personal coaching, you get certificates. It is an entire journey. And for this journey, this is your rate. So Niranjan will be sharing with you these documents and this one, so you can choose your plan. So of course, if you see logically, if you put maths in, Platinum Lifetime has a lot more benefits to it. We also give you access to this really cute welcome kit that I sent last week, and some of you have already got it.
People absolutely love it.
So now comes your questions. I genuinely want you all to be a part of this. And that is why for Valentine's Day, we are holding a special 1+1. 1+1 means that with you, you can get another partner to join with you as well. So you can share your membership with them. It's only because it's Valentine's week and we want to spread the love with all of you. So how many of you are interested, and how many of you will I be seeing? I'd love to take your questions. Now, let me show you what is the welcome kit for all of them. This is our coveted Platinum group. So they have received their welcome kits. They've received a nice welcome package from all of us to welcome them to this journey. Wow.
मेरे को नहीं मिला.
Kisko? Who is this?
Sadhna.
Sadhna, you already got. Remember last month I had sent you.
वो तो दूसरा कुछ था, achievement था.
As second as you finish your Platinum membership, you will get it. Immediately as you get your this, you will get your plan for this. So I love sending out these guides. It's customized one, so you too can get it. And like I said, this is applicable to all those who take the full membership at once. So if you are taking the full membership, oh Sanjeevani, that would be beautiful. February month be there hai. It's couple goals month also. It's going to be amazing if you join with your.
Let's talk about the different options that they can join with.
Yeah, just give me 1 minute. I'll open it. These are the options that you can take this with. I would recommend go for the long term. The longer, bigger you commit, the better for you.
So here, if you look at it, you can join in for 1 month. So right now we had a 1 week trial, and after this, and if you're not sure if this is still for you, you can join in for 1 month. It's only 3,500, and here's what you are going to have out of it. You're going to have recorded sessions. You will be able to attend more live sessions in addition to the morning and evening sessions that we have. This coming week, I'm going to do a portrait drawing session that is exclusive for Platinum members. exclusive for our lifetime members. And the coming months, Sanchari and I will be teaching you, taking a class on social media and how to launch your business online. We've noticed that a lot of people here really want to showcase their work, really want to make something more out of it, are passionate about the skill, but they do not know this. We have taken this path and learned it the hard way, really going through failures, really going through struggles. Why just about art? In every department, every area.
Everybody drink water.
Yeah, hydrate, drink water. See, these are the lessons you get in there. So Sadhana, would you like to talk about the changes that has happened to you since you are still present in it? You want to tell them?
I become more happy. More jovial, confident. And now I can feel that I can do a lot of things.
So nice of her. And she's the most active person in our group also. She's always helping people out. She just hosted her first exhibition of the year. So proud of you. So Shraddha, what will personal coaching be? So right now we don't get to give you a lot of personal attention. I try to reply to all the messages that you people send me. I urge you to share, but I am not able to get with you completely. With the personal coaching, let me share with you, you'll be working on personal projects. So instead of just doing the same weekly thing again and again, we will be taking you to a journey of self-improvement using art. So we can pay special focus to you using our art tutorials, using our journaling tutorials. For example, this week I taught them special journaling classes were there. I do one-to-one Ikigai sessions with you people when you join in to understand what are your goals, where you want to plan. I give you customized journal goals. So when you join in for personal, you get a more attention with us and we can see your growth month by month. Look at these. These are certificates from last time when they finished their perspective class. I was so happy to see the changes in them. This month, they are going to do portraits. So I will be able to share with you beautiful portraits they do as well.
मुझे बहुत सारा गिफ्ट चाहिए.
सारे challenges जीतो फिर बहुत सारा गिफ्ट मिलेगा. मुझे अभी तक एक भी पेंटिंग नहीं दिया है.
मैं दे दूंगी.
भेजो, ठीक है? So this is what you will get in this class. You'll be able to get more personal attention, more detail and grow progress. So okay, so that's a very good question. The platinum lies for lifetime. You get lifetime access to us, to our recordings, to any program that we hold.
So if you look at it, there are three basics. There is a primary, there is a premium, which is for 3 months, 10,000 rupees. And in addition, there's a platinum. So this is the crazy part. We are offering you lifelong subscription. Lifelong subscription. So a lot of people are like, stunned, lifelong. This is our challenge to you. So you get lifelong access to all our online programs. Everything that we are holding in the coming times, you get it.
Ritika, that's okay. That's just for next month. We are learning it as an additional skill. You can skip those classes and just do the art classes. There are going to be a lot of art classes for you as well. It's just like a Zen gym. Please understand that there are going to be special theme classes for everything. You can choose which ones to take and which ones to not take. You might want to take more journaling classes, join them. Then you might be like, no, I'm more keen on personal coaching. I will take that one. So those are the things. Ritika, I suggest that you have a one-to-one talk with us. And in case this model doesn't work for you, we can curate another model for you. Are you introducing us to someone, Sadhana, or should I mute you?
No, I was calling my husband.
Oh, it's always been you as a character. Nice to see someone else. So if you are interested in seeing this, if you are interested in getting into this, please join this masterclass with us. Send us a link, send us a message on WhatsApp for EMI plans. We'll share that as well with you. If you are interested in coming on board, we will help you some way or the other to get it there.
A lot of people ask us that, we would love to join in for the platinum membership, but 15,000 is too big an amount for me right now. Ranjan, can you do something about it? Yes, we can. So for you people, we have a special EMI option. So EMI option, you get the full benefit of the platinum.
Hi, good evening.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Sadhana's husband.
Oh, wait 1 minute. Yeah. Hi,
yes, hello.
Hi, good evening.
Nice meeting you
Hello.
guys. Amazing.
I'm sorry
Sadhana
I've
is very
stolen your
inspired by
wife
all
from
of both of you.
Your wife now belongs more to Soulflow and us than you. Thank you so much, sir, for giving us Sadhana. She's so lovable. She's so cute. And happy Valentine's Day. Wow, I'm looking at it. So cute.
And in 30 years, we have
Tolerating each other.
tolerating each other. And from the hospital, we went for a coffee and did our Valentine's Day celebration.
So nice.
What did I give you?
My existence is because of Sadhana. She is my inspiration.
So nice. I want to
The
be this
strongest
in a
person
couple
our
of
family.
years. I want to be this in a couple of years. So nice. See, these are the positive vibes that we live in. Thank you so much, both of you, for being there. I'm so glad you are going to be with
And
us.
I must
for
say,
lifetime.
both of you are doing an amazing job. Sadhana is a real fan and she has changed her life also. She became so positive and making me positive as well. God bless you. Best
Thank you
wishes
so
to
much.
both of you. Wonderful couple. Stay blessed. Stay happy.
Thank you so much. See, that's what I say. When you are happy from inside, your family will feel the happiness. There's no way to do it. Wow, Sadhana, thank you so much. This is the first time you are getting your husband on board also. So much. Thank you. See, that's the magic. I already feel so much family with all these people. It's become a family.
And we get really close with all of you. So the link I have shared in the WhatsApp group, you can find it in the WhatsApp group. And as we speak, it's being sent to you personally as well. The link for all the 3 plans are there. For those of you who want the EMI option, you can just message me personally saying, Niranjan, I want the EMI plan. Give me details for the EMI plan and I shall send it to you.
All right, then that's the end of it. Please make sure you attend tomorrow's evening session because there's going to be no recordings for that. And it's going to be really fun. I and Niranjan, I'm taking a leave for you. Have fun. I'm going to send a story for you all to read tonight. I'm going to send you some files, audible things. Please enjoy them and share your insights. Always write and share your insights from the class.
When will we do the meal plan?
Meal plan, we will do it in the next week in the platinum classes, not in these 10 gym classes. We'll do it personally in the platinum Zen membership. Okay.
And my one-to-one session with you.
Sadhana, why don't you ask these questions to me personally in the chat? Can you take it? I have already dropped you all of this. Send me these questions personally. We'll handle it there. We'll do all of this later.
So if you have any questions, you can ask. Here.
Thank you, Sanjari.
Morning
Very
class, I miss
for reading habits and all these.
Thank you so much. What are you going to read next?
The power of subconscious mind. At this time, I am continuing this. And after completing that, I just want to start Gita.
Oh, beautiful. I am currently taking Bhagavad Gita discourse classes only. It's very nice to read the interpretations.
Thank you. Thank you. One more favor I want just. Today's pictures, means photographs, what you mentioned on your notebook.
Oh, you want screenshots from my notebooks?
Yeah, that's I love that. I also want to make all these for my notebook.
Sure. I'll send you all of these.
My kids also.
Those are so lovely.
Yeah, that's why I love that, right?
Sure. I'll send you all of
Even
this.
then, my hectic schedule today, I wake up, at 4:30. And right now I entered in at my home, 7:30. Even then I attended your class. It means
Thank
that kind
you.
of...
I hope it was worth it.
That's why I'm saying. Right?
It's an addiction.
Right?
Positive addiction.
Yeah, positive addiction.
Exactly. Your creativity, when you are drawing that and describing your words, it's so simple, but most powerful thing is your vibrations and your positive energy to do a lot for the people.
Wow. You are going to, don't worry, you are going to make better doodles than me in a couple of months, weeks.
Definitely, I also want to that. Thank you so much, Sanchari and Niranjan.
Okay.
Thank you for being
Bye-bye.
such a sweetheart.
Niranjan sir must put a tattoo after marriage. Both of you put tattoo.
That's a
I
good
will be-
idea. We are planning to do that. If you
I
have good
already have a
idea
tattoo.
suggestions, you can suggest it. No, she means like a common tattoo. Like
Couple tattoo.
we are planning, but we are not getting time.
We'll do this. In fact, we will do this.
I will also do.
Yeah, you build us, give us designs, we'll follow.
I have got one. I'll do more.
Maybe we can do a student specialist. Students can draw what tattoo they want and we